Hey there everyone, Jim Nova here. Today I'm going to give you guys a peek behind the curtain on how I do my overdubs. The first thing I do long before I set up any of this stuff is come up with the transcription of the piece that I'm going to overdub. And the piece I chose today is going to be a little sneak peek of what's in store on my next album. And that's going to be Kylo Ren's theme. That's going to be part of a bigger arrangement, but I thought it'd be a great way to start. Now, long before I get here, I set up the recording session in a program called Logic Pro and have the click track and everything all set up to go. So here goes. I stop there and record the unison that goes along with that part. Now for the fun stuff. The contrabass trombone. Let's face it, the most sinister of all the trombones. Let's add one more. Something really important to remember is when you're recording unisons, you want to aim at a slightly different angle so you don't get something called phasing. What you've heard now is the first 4 bars roughly, and now we've got to add the sinister melody that goes on top of that. Back to the bass trombone. But this time I'm not going to start quite so far back, and I'm going to be hearing the parts that I just recorded. When I stack in the unisons, I try to breathe in different spots so that the staggering works out well. Working our way up now on the tenor trombone. But now I'm going to take everything out and only hear the part that I just recorded so that I can really focus on getting it in tune with the next voice. Now let's add that minor third. And if you listen to that much with what I just recorded, we'll just make sure that it sounds good. Now let's have the first appearance of Kylo Ren's sinister signature melody. After I've recorded it once, I'm going to isolate that melody by itself and take out all the accompaniment just so I can hear that and make sure it's in tune. Now let's skip ahead, and I've recorded those again, but now I'm going to add the octave, the alto trombone parts. Slowly working our way up. Now we're going to hear the theme harmonized. In a situation like this, I would start with the tenor 2 part and then record the voice that's closest to being in octaves with that voice. It's just so cool when it all comes together and it sounds so awesome. Now we've come to the last page of this little clip that I'm going to do for you guys. And in this situation, I'm going to record the stacked C sharp minor alto chord, alto trombone chord that's going on in the middle of this. That's kind of the foundation of the whole passage. Playing a double G sharp on an alto kind of puts Renish in a little bit of perspective. Now that we've got those chords and the basses all set up, time to land Kylo Ren's main theme. So again, when we got these unison passages, when there's a lot going on, I'll isolate that melody I just recorded so that I can get all these unisons happening really well in tune. I'll breathe in different places so it just has this completely staggered, menacing, relentless quality to it. Now the only horn I haven't used yet is our little friend, the soprano trombone. Time to record the trumpet parts. So now that you've seen how it all works as far as the recording process, at this point I would go back and edit things and see if there's anything that needs to be re-recorded. And as a general rule, I don't like to balance anything electronically. I like to do everything analog so that it sounds as real as possible, like it's a real performance happening. And then I, mix and master it. Now you get to hear the finished product. Hope you enjoy it. I hope you enjoyed that peek behind the curtain on how I do my overdubs. If you want to learn more about me, go to my website, jimnova.com. If you'd like to see more of my video content, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I would be honored if you would join.